Hello and welcome back here to our Blyth Spartans series. Today we are taking on Northampton and Coventry in some League One action. Before we jump into those games, we have made one new signing to the team. We have a new striker, 29-year-old striker Fajiri Okanaburhayi. Yeah, he's going to be a player known on a first-name basis. Fajiri joins us after spending the last 2 years in Scotland for Aberdeen. He has played non-league, played in League One before going to Scotland. He did get a goal on his debut, but hasn't been very impressive in the league since then. But neither have we. He did play in our last game, which was a Papa John's Trophy game, and he got 2 goals in that. So his confidence should be on the rise again, but he is a very, very good striker. So him and Udo, both 29-year-old Nigerians, give us real attacking power, and we'll actually have more than one decent striker at the club for this level now. We have also sent a few players out on loan. Really the only one that would have been a first-team player. Potentially, Harvey Cullinan goes to loan to Kilmarnock in Scotland. And very recently, we have loaned out that ineligible left-back that we signed, Javier Nganga. He has been loaned back out to an unplayable Spanish team. But that is good for us. He is able to play, which could potentially help him get a work permit, but at the very least, it'll help his development and potentially allow us to sell him, because he has a ton of potential, and he would have definitely have been our backup left back this year if he just had a work permit. But out on loan he is for the year. Now looking at the schedule, here's how we've gotten on since last time. It's been about a month and a half since we played. So after that Sheffield Wednesday game, it was a 4-4 thriller in League One action. Fajiri got that goal in the 14th minute, a minute after Burton opened up the game. Oscar Bob got himself a brace, and Jaden Warner got the equalizer in the 93rd minute. Bob got our third goal in the 86th minute, so it was a late comeback in this game. Then we got our first win of the season, a 2-1 victory over Charlton. Helm and Akaflex got the goals. Then a tough game against Luton, a very strong team, was a 2-1 defeat. Then into some Papa John's Trophy action, a 3-2 victory over League One opponent Shrewsbury. Udo got himself a break and Kendall got the third. Then we followed that up with a victory in the league, a 1-0 victory over Crewe. Then a little bit of a rough patch, a 3-0 defeat against Shrewsbury, a 2-1 defeat against Leyton Orient, and a 1-1 draw against Notts County. Udo saved us late on, getting the equalizer in the 92nd minute. Then a vital victory against Blackpool in the league. Udo and Kapani, 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of the game to get us the victory. This was an important victory because we were hovering down just above the relegation zone, and morale was starting to drop, so that was a huge victory. And we followed that up with a 3-2 victory in the Papa John's Trophy. Fajiri got that brace, and Nohan Kinney with a spectacular goal. And it's a goal that I think we should watch. So let's do that right now. Potentially goal of the season once it loads up here. So this is after a free kick. O'Neill picks up the loose ball. Hodge plays it up to Kinney. And then look at that from our center back. What a hit. An unbelievable strike from our center back. And with that victory, we qualify for the knockout stages of the Papa John's Trophy for the second year in a row. Here's how the league table is looking. We are currently in 14th position. We have 11 points after 9 games. We've got a game in hand on quite a few teams. A victory today could see us move up a few places. But yeah, before that last victory, we were down near the relegation zone. We were on 8 points. The relegation teams had 6 and 7 points. And we have not looked too good so far this season. We have struggled. Our team hasn't quite gelled as fast as I would have liked. But we're in good form at the moment. Hopefully that continues here today. Northampton, I believe, are down in the relegation zone. They are. They're in 23rd. So a victory here is very important. If we lose, Northampton would gain ground. They would get out of the relegation zone. And that would just creep up the relegation zone closer to us. And we just don't want that. This is a team we should be beating at home. Here is our team to take them on. Wickens in goal. Back line of Blake, Kinney, Grant, and O'Neill. Reiki and Helm in midfield. And then we have Akuflex, Serjan, Bob, and Fajiri leading the way. Warner is out injured. He should return in a week or two. So he'll miss out on today's episode. And I feel like there is something else. Matty Blair is also out injured. He had a broken foot. I don't remember if that happened in our last episode or not. I think it did. Yeah, it says it happened against Sheffield Wednesday. So you guys would have seen that. But he will be out for a few more weeks as well. O'Neill has been handling the right back position all by himself. Don't really have any suitable players. Last couple games I have been playing Hodge in there after O'Neill needs subbed out. He has all around good attributes, and he's actually been fantastic at right back when we've put him in. So likely to see him subbed on in the second half at right back. But let's go ahead and jump into this one against Northampton, a big game for the Spartans. Come on. First highlight, Northampton are on the ball here. Looking to whip it across. They whip it in, back post. Wickens is there for that easy claim. Highlight still is going on. Wickens plays it forward, looking for Akuflex. Not on target for him, and Northampton in possession once again. Still on it here. That was not good from us, and he's through on goal. Wickens with a huge save. That really should have been 1-0 to Northampton. A big let-off here for the Spartans. First highlight with the Spartans on the ball, and we throw it right to Northampton. Thankfully, they are not able to retain possession, and we are on it, but we turn it over again. What are we doing out here, boys? Grant sweeps that up, and we're on the ball. Can we actually hold on to it and create some type of opportunity? Grant and Kinney holding onto the ball. Well, to settle things down, Grant plays it up to Serjan, inside to O'Neill. Back to Grant, who's going to play it back to Wickens. Now Kinney plays it over to Blake, bringing it forward up to Akuflex, who picks out Fajiri, through on goal. Fajiri with his 4th goal of the year. This is what I'm talking about. Fajiri with an excellent goal. Akuflex saw him making that run. A beautiful pass. And Fajiri, look at this right there. Perfect goal. Keeper was not going to be stopping that one. 1-0 to the Spartans. Let's go. Another highlight. Goal kick for Northampton, and it's turned over. Looking for our second goal now. Kinney plays it up to Reiki, who's going to play it back to Wickens. Kenny playing it long over the top. That was an ambitious ball. That was too far ahead of Fajeri this time. Northampton goalkeeper plays it forward, and again it's turned over. Reiki plays it up to Serjan, who plays it up to Fajeri, looking for a second goal, and it's saved. That was a good opportunity for goal number 2. Now we have a corner to deal with. Kenny heads it away. Serjan's going to pick up that loose ball, looking to start the counterattack here for the Spartans inside to Akuflex. Back to Blake. He's going to look for a cross inside to Fajeri. It's saved, and Oscar Bob gets the rebound. 2-0. Let's go. Fajeri had an opportunity. The keeper saves his header. That rebound falls right to Bob, who has an easy tap-in for the second goal of the game. This is better from the Spartans. This is what I was looking for. And we go into halftime here with that 2-goal lead. Fajeri and Bob putting us ahead. We are in control now. Keep that up here in the second half, and we will have the 3 points staying at home. And a highlight to kick off the second half, and we win the ball off of Northampton. Helm playing it up to O'Neal. Can he whip it across here? He does. Back post for Akuflex. Header is just over. A throw-in for Northampton in a good position. They get a shot off. Not able to get it on target. Still a 2-0. And straight into another highlight. Northampton on the ball. This time they have retained possession from that goal kick, and this is an opportunity for them. A header was just over. That looked like it could have dropped. Not the best start to the second half. And we're going to go ahead and make a substitution. We are going to bring on James Norris for Blake. And we'll just leave it like that for now. And substitution number 2. Joe Hodge on for Araiki. And our final sub, we're going to put Hodge back at right back. And bring on Tyler Morton for O'Neal. For the final 12 minutes or so of this game. Give him a bit of a breather. And it's a corner here for Northampton. Let's not concede here. Wow, off the crossbar. Come on, boys. Let's not concede and make this interesting. We don't want that. We want a clean sheet. We want a nice, easy victory. But Northampton not giving up on the attack once again. They were just about to get in across, but we shut them down. They're still on the ball here. Serjan intercepts it. That's what I'm talking about. Norris plays it up to Fajeri. Oh, and he turns it over. Ah, that was not the hold-up play we were looking for. Wow. Okay. That shot looked like it was going in when he first hit it, but it doesn't. And we're into another highlight. We're on the ball. Akaflex has the ball, plays it back to Norris, and it's intercepted. Come on, boys. What are we doing here? We are back on the ball, but if we could just pass it to our team, we would easily see out the game. But every time we're on the ball, we turn it over. We're on the ball once again here. Akuflex is going to play it inside to Fajeri. Game is over now. Second goal for Fajeri. 3-0. 90th minute. 3 points. See ya later, Northampton. Have a safe trip back. We're into another highlight. Could we get a fourth goal? That would be very lovely to help out our goal difference. It's just taken away from Serjan when he got into the box, but we're straight on the ball again. Hodge and Helm playing it inside to Serjan, who picks out Fajeri. Can he whip it across? Yes, he does for Serjan, and it's just over. That was a very good opportunity. Serjan just cannot keep his shot down. Aw, man. And that's a foul by Northampton, and we're on the ball. This is very likely to be the final highlight here now. We're still looking for a fourth goal, but we've turned it over. Thankfully, Grant is there to win that ball back. We don't want to concede. Come on, guys. What's going on here? We have committed a tremendous amount of turnovers here in this game. And there is the final whistle. A 3-0 victory for the Spartans. A brace for Fajeri, and Bob got that third goal. You can see here we've allowed Northampton plenty of opportunities in this game. A team that really shouldn't have given us any problems. We did get a 3-0 victory, but against a tougher opponent, they would have definitely put some past us. And that has been a concern for us all season. But a good result for us here. And I'll bring you back for the second game against Coventry. We are not up to the Coventry game yet because the FA Cup first round draw is about to happen. So let's see who we will kick off the campaign against. Draw all teams. We get National League side Harrogate. Alright. Away at Harrogate. They are down in 18th in the National League. A favorable matchup. We avoided a League One team. So, good news there. I feel like we played Harrogate down in the National League or down in the North Division. Yeah, it would have been this season. 22-23. Go to Harrogate here. Past meetings. Yeah, we took them on in the National League, and we got a 4-2 victory and a 2-1 victory. I love to see it. So that gives us a favorable matchup. Probably won't have that on an episode since we should be getting a victory over them. But we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. But we have our Coventry game in a few days' time, and I'll bring you back for that game. Here's the team to take on Coventry. A few changes. Savage comes in for Grant. Hodge and Morton in at midfield. Kundal, Kapani, and McAllister in the attacking midfield roles. We are away at Coventry. They are in 10th position. It's going to be a much tougher game here than against Northampton. But if we put in as good of a performance, we have a good opportunity. Come on, the Spartans. Let's get 3 more points. First highlight, a throw-in for Coventry. In a very dangerous position. They get a cross in, and the header is off target. But he was wide open, unmarked back post. And now a corner for Coventry. It's whipped in, and they've gotten a penalty out of it. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Coventry take the penalty and convert 1-0. 12 minutes in the game. Fantastic start for the Spartans. Disappointing. The highlight here, we are on the ball. McAllister plays it out to O'Neill. Plays it back to McAllister. Inside to Hodge. Back up to O'Neill. Can you whip it across? He plays it back to Hodge. Back to O'Neill. This time he gets the cross off, and Fajeri heads it in for his third goal of the episode. Putting us back on level terms. Just 6 minutes later, that is the response we were looking for. Fajeri is in fine form now. That is 5 goals in the last 3 games. And he still has more time to add on to it here today. Free kick here for Coventry. It's whipped in. And they are back ahead. That was absolutely terrible marking from our defenders here. Wow, that was as easy as they come. No one went with them. And we're going to get one at halftime here. No, we're not. We have a late highlight. Kundal brings it down, but he can't pick out McAllister. It's turned over. That was an opportunity. And it could be 3-1 here. Where is our defenders? Where is our marking in this game? It has been terrible. And we have been pretty bad as well. We are getting played off the pitch here today. A big improvement is needed in this second half. We are on the ball here. Blake bringing it forward. Oh, just taken off of him, but we've won the ball right back. Kundal plays it up to Joe Hodge, who has a shot. It's off the crossbar. Oh, man. Wow, that was an opportunity off the crossbar. We're going to go ahead and make our first 2 substitutions. Grant is going to come on for Kenny. Hodge back to right back, and on comes Helm for O'Neal. A double change here. Need to find an equalizer here in the final 30 minutes of the game. And we're into another highlight. We are on the ball. Blake picks up the ball on the left-hand side. Whips it across for Fajiri. Oh, on the second chance, Fajiri gets his second goal of the game. First attempt was blocked. Falls right back to him. He pokes it home. 2-2. Fajiri in fine form. He's had a brace in 3 consecutive games now. He is a man on fire. Come on, boys. And we're on the ball here once again. But we turn it over. Can we win it back here? Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Unbelievably terrible defending once again. Just way too easy. All their goals. Savage made no attempt there. Grant, just atrocious attempt at defending right there. Wow. That's infuriating. That's terrible. Grant, our captain, and that is what he did. So we are down again for the 3rd time in the game. We're going to have to go attacking. We have to go for it. Final 10 minutes here, and it could be game over. We do clear it away. Fajiri is going to pick up that loose ball, plays it up to Kundal. Kapani now on the ball. Looking for options. He plays it inside to McAllister. Off the crossbar again. Are you kidding? Off the crossbar. Wow. That was our opportunity. And what could be the final highlight here? We are on the ball now. Kapani. What can you do with it? Kapani. Oh, the defender blocked that. He got past the goalkeeper, created an opening, and the defender got a foot to it. Fajiri off the post. Oh, man. We've come so close. But we just couldn't get it in the back of the net there. It's going to be the game. Full-time whistle. A 3-2 defeat. We had our opportunities, but our terrible defending in this game has cost us. After today's episode, we sit in 13th position, 4 points clear of the relegation zone, and 9 points out of the playoffs. We do have a game in hand, so if we were to get a victory, we would see that drop to 6 points behind the relegation zone. But as you can see, today's episode, we have been very inconsistent, and we are allowing the opposition way too many opportunities in the games. And like I said after that first game, against tougher opponents, we concede. And we concede a lot. That was 3 goals in that second game there. Got a lot of work to do to improve on this year. But that is where this episode is going to come to an end. As always, if you've enjoyed it, make sure you leave it a like down below and subscribe if you are new around here. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos coming to the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.